Okay, thank you.
Perfect. All right, is everyone able to see the screen sharing here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect. Great. Well, hello to everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for our kickoff event and opening ceremonies here. And welcome to our first UX Design Challenge of 2023. We're super excited to have you all here. So this document will be shared with all of you, and it's a living document that you'll be able to access with all kinds of resources, the structure of the challenge, information about the organizers, the mentors, rules, deadlines, all the helpful stuff that you need to know. So everyone will have access to this document and be able to check it out whenever you're wanting. But in the meantime, we'll walk you through. All right. So here, we just wanted to give you a welcome and introduction to IterateUX. We're a community of design students, professionals, mentors, and at IterateUX, we have our community primarily on Discord, but also you can follow us on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Instagram. So we have social media presence and do post about our events and upcoming workshops and content that we have there. And we do have a lot of events besides these design challenges. So these occur every few months. But beyond this, we also do whiteboard challenges and portfolio reviews and other ongoing workshops. So definitely join, our Discord community and keep up to date on additional events and support following this challenge. It's a very dynamic and involved community, so there's always stuff going on, and a lot of helpful channels on Discord where people can get help with work and projects that they're working on and connect with other designers. So for this challenge, this is occurring from between February and March 2023. The actual challenge itself is 4 weeks. However, we do have this first week just for onboarding. So during onboarding, you will have the opportunity to get assigned to your teams, be able to connect with your mentor and connect with your teammates. Get to know them, follow them on LinkedIn, figure out the different roles each of you will have on the team. So there's an entire week dedicated to this before any of the challenge and work starts. And then we'll go ahead and go on to the next slide here. So next Thursday is when the official challenge kicks off. And so next Thursday, we'll present you with 5 different topics that will be on this mural board. We'll also post the topics to the IterateUX Discord channel and the UXD announcements. And for this design challenge, your team will get to decide which of these 5 topics you want to work on. So you'll get to collaborate and talk as a team, what is most appealing to you. And you can also get advice from your mentor on what might be a good topic to work on if you're unsure. The teams will be about 3 to 4 participants per team, and we will be balancing the team members so that it's a mixture of different levels of experiences. So no one team will just be comprised of like senior and experienced designers or all beginners. We'll be having a mix to make the challenge fair. This team formation phase, again, happening from today, February 16th to the 22nd. So it's a week long. And we'll be giving you access to your individual team's Discord channel. And this will be private. So other teams cannot access each other's team's channels. That channel is just private for the team and for your mentor to be able to communicate with the team. so during formation, again, you'll get to assign roles within your team and determine who wants to do which work and divide out that workload. Meet each other and your mentor. Each team will be assigned a mentor and will be getting guidance from this mentor throughout the entire challenge. And definitely we cannot underline enough how important it is to do make contact with your mentor and schedule regular meetings with them. The mentors are wonderful and amazing, and we'll be super happy to not just provide feedback on your team Discord channel, but also to meet with you, give feedback and reviews on the work and deliverables, or guidance on how to approach each phase of the challenge and what to do. So they're there to support you and help you. On the Discord platform, we have channels that you'll get access to. There's the UXD challenge, February 2023. And this is only accessible for participants who have signed up and the mentors and organizers. And this challenge is divided out between phases following the design thinking process. So the first phase being research, the second phase define, third phase ideate and prototype, and then the final phase creating a case study of the work that you've put together. The final project submission will have a combination of different deliverables. So there will be a 10-minute video presentation, links to all your different documentation, which can be, some research, mural boards, interviews, different things that you've put together, your Figma files, and then also your case study as a PDF document. And the final project submission will be due by 11:59 p.m. PST on March 22nd this year, 2023. We also have optional presentation and critique event occurring the week following the challenge. So after you've submitted your final presentation, we'll have 3 different events on March 27th, 28th, and 29th. And these are not mandatory. It's just another basically opportunity for teams to be able to get practice giving a live presentation of their case studies. They'll also get critique from a mentor and in that live setting, which can be helpful because during the challenge, you're working with one specific mentor, but it can be helpful to get additional insights from someone else who is also experienced and has a different perspective. And really a great opportunity to practice those presentation skills, especially for interviews. So we'll have signups a few weeks into the challenge. It's basically a first come, first serve basis. And so we have a total of 6 spots for these presentations. There will be 2 spots per day, and we'll have a wait list as well. So if teams who are signed up decide to drop out, then first in line on the wait list will be able to take that spot and present. And then finally, the winner announcements will be announced during our final wrap-up event and party on March 30th. And we have mentors and judges reviewing the work based on the scoring criteria, which we'll go over. And there will be top 2 teams awarded grand prizes. And the winning teams will be receiving winning team certificates, social media shout out, and then prizes. And details will be coming up soon on what exactly those prizes will be. These are just some quick rules that are also posted on the Discord channels, but you can read them there. A quick overview is that, zero tolerance to homophobia, racism, personal attacks, offensive behavior, or hate speech of any kind, using your real name. So if you haven't already, please update your server nickname to your real name so we can identify you. And this will help at the end because beyond the winner certificates as well, each participant who submits their final project submission will get a participant certificate. And so we want to be able to have your real name and not a nickname on that certificate. Number 3 on the rules, respect the IterateUX organizers, and no offensive content, use the appropriate channels. You may have noticed if you've been on our Discord, we have a lot of different channels for the regular ongoing events and IterateUX community. So please limit the conversations regarding the UX design challenge to be related to the UX design challenge. And if you're posting non-related content, make sure that's in the appropriate channels. No trolling, spamming, or phishing. No personal projects. These channels are just for this particular design challenge projects that you're working on. And this is not a promo arena or a marketplace, so no buying, selling, or trading of any kind. Our primary language on the server is English, and as written here, we cannot moderate posts or keep others safe if we cannot understand what's being posted. And if parts of your study are not in English, that is okay, as long as 90% of the content is understandable in English. Please do not tag everyone. This is the tag just organizers will be using. And if you do not follow the rules, we will give you a warning. If you continue not to follow the rules, then we'll have to boot you off the server. And you can contact Padma, our co-founder, for any team or mentor related concerns. If you feel uncomfortable about anything, you can direct message Padma directly so we can make sure that you feel safe and have a good environment here for learning and designing. Going on to the Discord platform here, we'll just show you a little bit of how it looks. So zooming in, this is how it will look on your Discord server. So you may notice there's a bunch of channels here. And if you scroll down, you can find this UXD Challenge February 2023. And then we have these main channels for UXD announcements where we are posting updates, reminders on deadlines, events, news, all this sort of thing on that channel. The UXD general discussion, this is open for all participants. You can post ideas, share things, any kind of resources, and network with each other on this channel. And then the UXD Ask Organizers is a channel dedicated to any questions that you have for the organizers about the challenge. You can post on there. And then beneath that, you'll see the team challenge, and so, or the team channel. And so like here, it says team 1, you'll be assigned your team number, and that will only be visible and accessible to you, your team, and mentor. So there's just all this that I talked about here is available on this document for your review. And before proceeding onto the next details, would actually like to introduce you all to the people of IterateUX for this challenge, which is our mentors, organizers, and judges. Just a quick thing here before we start with in-person introductions. You'll be able to see each of the mentors here and all the contact information with the name, where they work, their LinkedIn profile, so you can connect and network with your mentor there. And then information about their location and time zone, and some of provided Calendly links. So these are all the mentors that you'll be able to connect with. And then the organizers, and there's additional information about the topic to reach out to the organizers about. Padma is one of our co-founders, and there's details about reaching out to her on direct message for team-related questions and concerns about privacy, the UX design challenge itself, and concerns about teams or team members. And then there is me. And here you can reach out to me on Discord for questions regarding the design challenge and any assistance that you need with that. And then we also have Esther, who you met earlier, and you can direct message her for information about the presentation days. And then we also have our wonderful judges, Jen and Liz, and their information on LinkedIn and location and job information is here. So actually at this moment, I will stop screen sharing. And would love to invite the mentors who are present on the call to turn on their cameras and say hi. I'm not sure who all is here right now. Esther, are you able to see here which mentors are on, so we can go like one by one?
Okay, let me check. If any of you guys are mentors out there, feel free to introduce yourself.
Okay. Padma, you wanna start or?
No, I'll go last. You guys can
Okay,
start.
no worries. Okay.
You can start, Leticia.
Hi, you guys. Hello, everyone. It's super nice to come back like as a mentor. Like this is my first mentoring in the design challenge in IterateUX for this year. This is super exciting. I am product designer at Yervana. Currently, I just got that confirmation that I was laid off, but I'm looking job. So this is a strong, weird situation that we are facing in tech industry. So yeah, I am here just to support some of the teams and give a proper guidance. And yeah, you can count with me on this platform. Yeah, just start networking and know each other a little bit more. It could be awesome.
Thanks, Leticia.
We're happy to have you.
Nice. Glory. Gloria.
Gloria, you can also introduce
Sure.
yourself.
Hi, I'm Gloria Leung. I'm a senior product designer at Muckrack, and we're a distributed remote company. What else? I've been in this particular kind of position definitely in the last 4 years. Also have a background in senior graphic design, been a front-end web developer for a decade, run my own business as well as a design director. So look forward to working with this community. I'm new here. And so, yeah, it's a pleasure to meet all of you.
Thank you.
Jayesh.
Yes.
Hey everyone, I'm Jayesh. I'm mentor with UX design. Like I'm mentoring this UX design challenge, and I've been with IterateUX for a year now. It's been a superb journey. I'm enjoying this journey with them, and I'm a UX designer with Medavie Blue Cross. It's an insurance-based company, and I'm in UX for over 4 years now. So love what I'm doing, and I would love to share what I have learned with with the teams as well. So look forward to the challenge.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I've been a UI UX designer for about 4 years. I'm also working as a product owner. I work at a software company. We do a lot of civil engineering software. Job. I know a lot of people starting out kind of the freelance and whatnot, but that's what I did. And then I did get a good job. So yeah, I just found out about this hackathon. So I thought I'd join as mentor. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other mentors? Amy, do you see
Amy?
any other mentors?
Amy?
Yeah.
Amy, you are a mentor.
Yeah, hi. I'm one of the mentors as well. And I've been in the UX industry for about the past 3 years. I currently work with online metals as a UX designer, and Genergy as a visual designer. And then I also have been part of IterateUX for the past year, organizing design challenges and helping out with mentoring. Yeah, so excited to have all you guys join us. Thank you.
Okay. Nice to see all our amazing mentors. Now it's my turn to introduce. So yeah, myself Padma. I'm the co-founder of IterateUX community. I have been in this industry more than 12 plus years. I have been working with majorly with IT companies. I have worked with Cognizant, SCL, and Tata Consultancy. So that was like a really very good experience for me always to work with different industry where that is a kind of a consultancies, agencies and all. Out here with IterateUX, we have our mission to give them learning experience, give all the UXers learning experience and some practical projects so that like we can help all the UXers to get into the UX industry. So yeah, that's how I'm mentoring and helping all our UXers in the IterateUX. So yeah, always happy to help and enjoy the design challenge. Nice.
Thank you, team, for organizing this such a beautiful and well-organized program. Kudos.
Draw. Great. Well, if we don't have any more mentors on the call, I'll go ahead and commence with the screen sharing. All right. Is everyone able to see?
Yes.
Great. Awesome. So here we'll go ahead and jump now into the overview of our structure, schedule, and deadlines here. And so this is color coded. Here we have this like lighter purple is for the team formation. And you'll also see this coincide over here with your calendar. And then the shades of green indicate the different phases. And this is also reflected in the calendar. And then finally with the gray is for the judging and presentation day and wrap up. So that's the final week. So just a quick overview here for everyone. Again, week 1 is that team formation. So that's what's happening for this next week. Week 2, we kick off with our first workshop, and the topic for week 2 is the research phase. And so here you can find all the information about the purpose of this phase to emphasize with user needs, and then the types of tasks and deliverables that you'll be working on for the phase. Week 3 is the define phase. And so again, here you will have a description of that define phase, what the goal is, and then the types of deliverables you'll be working on. We'll also have a workshop for this phase. And Leticia, who you met on the call, she's teaching this workshop. With the workshops, they will be live, and currently we're offering them at 5:30 p.m. every Thursday in PST time. However, we are recording them, and we'll be posting the recordings the following day, both on Discord as well as on this document. So you'll be able to find those recordings if you're in a different time zone, or if you were not able to attend, you'll still be able to go back and review as much as you like. Week 4, we have the ideate and prototype phase. And again, here, just information on what that phase entails, the different assets and deliverables, and then the workshop. And then week 5 is when you create your case study and submit that final submission. The deadline is highlighted in yellow here for the time and date, and all the details that you need for that project submission. And there's also a workshop surrounding this. So you'll be able to get that additional input. And then week 6, unless you're signed up for the presentation day, there's really no work for you. During this week, judging will be occurring. So we will have the mentors reviewing and assessing the submissions and selecting their 2 best teams to be moved forward and voted on as winners. And then from all these submissions from the mentors, the judges will select the top 2 winning teams based off of their scores and projects. If you are signed up for the live presentation and critique events, we have those 3 days. Day 1 on the 27th of February, day 2 on the 28th, and day 3 on the 29th. And then we also have the wrap-up party and winners announcement. And that is on March 30th, and this should actually not be February 29th. This should be March 29th. So we'll update this to the correct days. Those are not right. Yeah, so the wrap-up party will be super fun. We had one during our last challenge. It was very collaborative and a fun way to celebrate all the hard work people did, get to know each other, and then, of course, celebrate the winners and play games. So definitely be looking forward to that. Over here, we have a calendar view of all these phases and events. So you can kind of see this, these weeks blocked off. And so this is our first week here, and then it's divided into the different phases of research, define, ideate and prototype, the case study, and then you can get that bird's eye view of the final submission, the judging, and then those events. And the events are also noted in purple for the workshops. So you'll be able to easily track those. And then the topics will be announced next Thursday. We have that first workshop. Topics will get announced and officially kicking off that research phase of your project. So be looking forward to that. We will be posting the topics here in this particular slide. So you'll be able to come to this document and find those topics here and refer to them. And then this slide is just information about the final project submission deadline and details. So I know we already went over those deadlines and information, but basically all those details are here about how to, what you need to prepare, and then how and where to submit it. And that will be on your individual Discord team channel. That way your mentor will be able to see your submission and then decide which ones they want to recommend to the judges. And then this slide is for some information on our live presentation and critique event opportunity. And so again, just highlighting it's an opportunity, no one's required to do this. It's just a good chance to get that practice in, all the details about the total of teams presenting, how many teams are presenting for each of the days, and all the information about the dates that these are taking place, the structure. Each team will have 20 minutes to present their case study, and then they will get 10 minutes of mentor feedback, and there will be a Q&A session at the end. And Esther, who you met earlier, one of our wonderful organizers here, she is your contact point for any questions, concerns, and information in respect to presentation day sign up and details.
Yeah, and
Esther,
just
did
a
you want
heads
to add
up.
anything?
Yeah, just a heads up that there will only be 6 teams that get to present. So it's quite a limited spot because we have a lot of teams. So please discuss amongst yourselves as a team and really try to do a good job. It's a good opportunity for you guys if you really want to do this. So yeah, so just wanted to let you know that it's not a whole lot of slots there. Yeah.
Thank you, Esther. And then finally, we're getting to the scoring criteria here. And your team's work on the final submission and throughout this challenge will be judged according to the following elements by your mentor. So the mentor will be marking your categories and assigning points according to how you are collaborating and engaging as a team, and how is your communication and engagement with your mentor. So obviously, if you never ask your mentor anything or check in with them or have meetings, they won't be able to assign you a very high score for this. And if you are regularly checking in and reviewing your work with your mentor, they'll have a much better idea of how you're collaborating and engaging and where your project is at. And then there will be the final project presentation and submission of research. So again, that's the PDF of your case study, the link to all your research and documentation, and then that 10-minute presentation video. And then the quality of your work itself, the organizations of your files, so how you're presenting that and organizing all that different research and ideation, solutioning. And then each category will be marked, assigned points 1 to 5 as follows: 1 being incomplete, 2 being minimal, 3 satisfactory, 4 good, and 5 excellent. And each mentor will be reviewing these submissions and again choosing the best 2 teams to be voted on for the final top 2 winners. And in a case of a tie amongst multiple teams, those teams will enter a second round of judging, and the 2 teams with the highest number of votes by judges will be announced as the winners. The top 2 teams of all will receive the grand prizes. And here you can see the information of how this judging and grading rubric is, and how the points will get decided here. And information on the winning teams is all here and for all participants. So again, just reiterating, all participants will get a certificate if they have submitted their final presentation work. And that's a great thing that you'll be able to add to your LinkedIn profile and have for your documentation. And then the winning teams will get a special winning certificate as well as the prizes. And those details will be coming soon. We'll be announcing on the Discord announcements channel. All right. Then here we'll be sharing resources for each of the phases. And so we have those 4 different phases throughout the challenge. We'll have, the title and topic of the resource, and then the links to them. So some of these resources will be articles that you can read. Others will be videos or like, tools, things like that. So you'll be able to come here for each of the phases and access those for your additional learning, besides access to your mentor and access to the workshops. And then speaking of workshops, this is where the weekly recording will be posted. So the day after the workshops, which will be a Friday, the workshops on Thursday evening, and then on Friday we'll post that the freshest recording here onto this slide. And then you'll also have access to all the previous event recordings here. So our kickoff event will get posted here, and then all those different workshops as well. So you'll be able to go back and review and access on your own time. And again, we'll be sharing this document. So you'll be able to access this, review it, and see as we update those topics and video recordings and resources over time. And at this point, we'd just like to open it up for any questions or comments people may have.
Yeah, I think people are asking some questions also on the chat. Do you need any portfolio LinkedIn links to select the team? Well, the teams, yeah, go ahead, Padma.
Yeah.
The-
So yeah, so for forming the team, like we don't need any portfolio and things like that. We will be forming a team based on their experience level that we have already gathered in your registration form. The experience level, what you have, the time that you would like to spend for this particular design challenge, and your preferences if you have any specific preferences. So based on that, we will be forming the team.
We also were able to structure this because we took a lot of the feedbacks from our previous challenges, and we would really also appreciate it if you guys continue to leave us feedback so we can continue to improve our challenges as we move forward. There's a question about Miro board, Fatma.
Where is that? Any specific tools or subscription do we need to use Miro? No, you don't need any subscription to use the Miro, as you will have you will get the access only for view purpose, so you don't need any subscription. It's free for everyone.
So there will be a link which you click on and it will open up.
Yep. And if you don't access that, like feel free to ask on the UXT channels so that we will be assisting you with all those things. Okay, so somebody's asking like what days and times will teams meet? So for the team meetings and all, it will be your decisions, your team decisions, like what are your preferences, availabilities and all. You can just coordinate with your teams based on their schedules. Can we decide our teammates? So Tanya is asking, can we decide our teammates? So we for the registration, we have already asked you if you have any team preferences, any specific name or things like that. If you have mentioned that, we will be assigning you with those team members only. Next. So what are the next steps for here? Should we just keep an eye on? Yes. So now this week from February 16 to 22nd will be team formation. You will get the access for UXT channels. You will get the access as a UXT participant role, so that all the conversation will happen on the Discord platform under UXT challenge. You will get the access for this kickoff event, even the Miro board, and you will start connecting with your teams. And yep, it's a team collaboration week, so you can connect with your teams and all. And we will be announcing your teams on the Discord platform itself in this week. Then is it possible to change our preferences? I believe when I signed up, I choose everything, but right now I would. Okay, so Dana, if you have any specific preferences, feel free to share that on our UXT channel. We will definitely consider your preferences now. So you will get the access. You can just share that on the general discussion. That will also help. Can we talk with the mentors about like questions that is not related with it? For mentors, all the mentors that we have, those are only for our design challenges. So it's always good to just talk about our design challenges related tasks, guidance and helpful like guidance, whatever you need related with our UX design challenge only. How do you share the file works? Does someone just start the Miro Google Drive or decided to be already?
I think you guys can create other facets to communicate as a team. So whether that's WhatsApp or Slack or email or, meeting via Google Meet or different platforms, it's all up to you guys.
Yes. Additionally, we will be creating your teams on our Discord platform, which will be only individual teams for you. Let's say you have 4 team members, so only those 4 team members will see that individual group. You are always welcome to like discuss and have a conversation on the individual teams as well. Apart from that, if you would like to connect somewhere else, feel free to do that, but it is always like you need to check other privacies as well. If anyone would like to connect with WhatsApp and all, feel free to do that if everyone is agreed on that.
And I would add to that as well that another benefit of using our Discord team channel for your communication is that because the mentor has access to this, it will be very easy for them to be able to judge your communication and collaboration as a team. So if you do decide to collaborate externally, making sure that you loop your mentor into that, so that they will be able to see that collaboration and communication between you and your teammate.
Yeah.
And in terms of getting some examples of outcomes, I think there are some previous videos up on YouTube on our channel of presentations done by previous team participants, and they've done case studies, so that could probably give you an idea of the case study presentations and how you guys should start working together.
And your mentor will also help guide you with those case studies from preparing it, as well as giving you advice on how to present it. For example, if one person wants to do the presentation, or if it's a group event where each of you takes a different section or portion. So your mentors are definitely there to help you with that preparation as well.
Yeah, and there is one question related with mentors. So for assigning a mentor, we will be assigning the mentor based on their time preferences and all. So our team will assign the mentors. We do not have that opportunity, like you can choose the mentor, but like your team will get the mentors based on the mentors availability and preferences. And yep, that's it. Mhm.
I think certainly you can start a free Miro board. So you guys can use Miro or FigJam, different ways to communicate and create boards together and work on real time. Also, of course, Figma.
Okay, so for Nicole, like you have a question like your time frame and things like that, like by when you should get the response from your mentors and team members. So this week is a team formation week we have. So in this week, we expect that like you connect with your team members, you connect with your mentors, have a nice discussion with them, like their availability, their preferences and things like that, by when anyone can respond, by when people will be available and all. Based on that, you will get a good idea of like who will be available at which time, which days and things like that. It will help you to communicate for the next entire 1 month.
I mean, I think that this is a great opportunity to work as a team, like work with other people, because in the real world, and especially working remotely, a lot of people, they're working in exactly this format. They're communicating remotely and working with other people and collaborating. So this will be a good opportunity for you guys to get that kind of experience. So please work on that, communication skill and working together skill. Yeah.
And of course,
Yes.
if you're unsure where to start with some of that, definitely during this team formation phase, reach out to your mentor to get guidance on like what they would recommend as different platforms or tools to start collaborating on.
Yes. And someone is asking for the waiting list. So yes, we do have a waiting list open for the registration. So we will be accepting few seats for the people who would like to register and collaborate on this particular design challenge. If they have any preferences for any team members, feel free to ask them to add a team preferences on their registration so that we can consider the same while making the teams. How can we register and join the waiting list? Okay, let me just share one message out here for the waiting list.
Yes. Also, the teams are organized based on time zones and also different levels that each members are in. So we are trying our best to create a good team for you guys. But if in any case it doesn't work out, please reach out to us and let us know so that we can sort that out as soon as possible. Yeah, because it could be that you guys will end up not even being able to complete the challenge, or even end up with just one or two people in the team, and then you'll have just too much workload. So it would be best to have like at least 3 or 4 people working together. So we really hope that you guys can work together and coordinate together everything. Okay.
Okay. So there is one question related with waiting list. So we do have a waiting list. Feel free to send an email on our IterateUX community@gmail.com. Our team will connect with you shortly with the registration form. And for now, we are just accepting PayPal as a payment method. So if you are able to pay by PayPal method, we are good to go, or else you can just wait for the next design challenge. Yes, we will be sharing the Miro link on the Discord platform, and we will give you the access to all the participants as well. Any other question? Nice. Yes, you're always welcome to have more learning experience with our IterateUX community. So, yep, way to go. Nice. We will be giving you the access for the Discord channel, like UXT Discord channel, by tomorrow. So if you have any question, feel free to text over there as well. Topics will be shared in a week. So yes, topic will be shared on next Thursday, which is 23rd of February. Super excited. Yep, organized. Yep, thank you. Okay, so yep. See you guys on Discord platform and on all our UX workshops. Feel free to unmute yourself if anyone would like to say something. We are open for that as well.
Thank you to all the organizers.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you
Claudia.
for mentoring.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye,
See ya.
Thanks,
Have a good
Amy.
evening.
Thank
Good
you.
morning.
Bye-bye.
Good luck.
Bye, Padma.
Bye.
Bye-bye.